Hold on. Bring.
How you doing? My topic for this presentation is the trouble of financially unstable dialysis patients in the US. This presentation was done by me, Anna Watkins. I chose this topic because my grandmother used to be a dialysis patient, and her treatment affected our family in multiple ways that I feel has happened to many other families. Dialysis is a huge healthcare treatment that is provided across the whole country. Of course, dialysis has its benefits, as it is meant to extend the life of our loved ones, but it also comes with many challenges that many of us are not prepared for. These challenges can be financial and mental. This slide is about the information of dialysis, basically what it is. Dialysis is the process of waste and extra fluids that need to be filtered or removed from the bloodstream. Dialysis, dialysis is used for kidney failure patients, or on their way to having kidney failure. And basically the kidneys are supposed to do this process for us, but because of their infected kidneys, dialysis is needed for them to properly filter out their bloodstream and make sure all the waste goes away so it doesn't overcrowd their bloodstream, stuff like that. Kidney disease is one of the leading causes of death in the US. Some effects of this treatment can leave patients physically drained. And it also leaves patients with nausea or dizziness from low blood pressure. This treatment is very, like, how can I say, it's very tasking on the body, as it very tasking on the body as it filters out the blood of the body. This treatment is also known to leave patients tired and exhausted. A surgery is needed before dialysis takes place on patients, and it's basically to, like, open up basically to make an opening for the dialysis and filter out the blood, stomach, or something like that. The biggest burden I feel dialysis treatments bring is the financial cost of it. Depending on the insurance status of patients and Medicare approval, dialysis can cost anywhere between $10,000 to $90,000 annually, and that's like per patient. And there's over annually, it's been consistently over 550,000 dialysis patients across the country. It is important for financial reasons if a patient has insurance or not, because without insurance, each session of dialysis can cost over $500. But if a patient is insured, it averagely costs about $100. Most citizens are not equipped to pay these amounts, which cause them to fall into debt. And this debt builds exponentially. Most citizens are not equipped to pay these amounts, which causes them to fall into debt. Medicare also helps financially aid patients to be able to make their treatment more affordable. Medicare depends on whether a patient is an inpatient or an outpatient. An inpatient means like they go into a dialysis center and get treated. And an outpatient means they like do dialysis from home. And that's split up in like Medicare Plan A and Plan B. Um, just a second. The dialysis industry makes over 42 billion in the US. During my interview with DaVita social worker, during my interview with the DaVita social worker, I gained much knowledge on the struggles that patients go through. She explained that one of the main problems financially unstable patients go through is finding transportation to treatments. In my interview, I found it real comfortable to talk to her. She had really good points on like how they treat patients, how they take care of them, basically how they keep up with them. And she did a great job of explaining how like her job, they consult the families and try to help the families adjust as well on like which ways is best to help the patient. And she did a good job of explaining like if patients have like financial struggles, like what that affects them with basically, and how it can also ultimately affect their physical health. Um, she also mentioned that signs of decline are inadequate diets that don't go along with the dialysis treatment, and some patients like miss or have shortened sessions because you really can't like force them to be there. They have to want to be there. And in my interview with the dialysis patient himself, um, he talked about how their treatment has always been good for him. He never felt like if one patient was more financially stable than him, never felt like he was treated different. Basically say he got fair care is how he put it, said he got fair care. And he said without the support of his family, he wouldn't be able and in the health he's in today. And he explained how financial troubles have made it harder for him in his dialysis journey, but that from his family as well. So that's what helps him keep going. And I found in my research that financially unstable dialysis patients can lead to physical health decline if without support, without a good amount of support from their families or loved ones. And I found that in one of my research articles that I did on my paper, and I found that to be a norm in my research.